Hey, Double J here. I'm here to talk to you about what happened in the 80s and 90s and how we bring it to the 2000s to find out what we can still use and see how it measures up to today's quality. And for content-wise, what kind of equipment do you really need to work on today's streaming services, YouTube, Facebook, all these other things. It's really interesting to see how things work out because the equipment's got smaller, less expensive, and yet better quality. There you go. Let me say one thing. I want to put an image in your head. The Milky Way. Okay, it's huge. It's big. I'm going to bring it to you on this little episode. Okay, so I want to tell you that a lot has to do, whatever videos you do, a lot has to do with the type of content and talent you put together to make this work. You see a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, casting. It's very important. Movies, TVs. It's because the casting of a character has to fit what is written in the script. So if you think about it, you're looking at trying to match the puzzle. Make sure that the woman or the man can fit the possibilities of what that character is all about. Okay, so get the right talent for the right content, and you've got a lot ahead already, because a lot has to do with the camera, video, audio, sound, microphones, the lighting, and the types of lighting you want to use, the props, everything else too. That's all important. It comes in handy to know what you're going to be doing with all this stuff. Okay, so when I'm on a location right now, this is one of the landings that we use when we go do our fishing shows. So when we leave here, we head out to the lakes and we do any kind of bass fishing. When we get closer to the Gulf, we do more speckled trout and redfish. So that's fun stuff. Plus we can eat it after, you know. But just to let you know, location has a lot to do with it too as well. But make sure that the talent and the content match each other and they can deliver. Okay, the content that if I'm going to do a fishing show, I want to be by a landing, I want to be by a marina, I want to be on the water. Now, unless you're doing a fishing tournament where you're probably inland somewhere and you're just doing the way station kind of thing. But anyway, that's important. Keep that in mind. I know you can do it. The equipment that you have to do this is something that's questionable. Okay, you don't need to go with high-end stuff all the time. Let me talk about that. In the music world, if you have somebody who has a beautiful guitar, brand new out of the box, it's already tuned, it's already, ready to play, you got an amp going, and you don't know how to play diddly, and you can't make that sound like anything. It's going to sound like crap. But if you take a guy who knows the guitar, the Jimi Hendrix, the Eddie Van Halens, those kind of guys, you give them a little, not a toy guitar, but one of those budget guitars that has all 6 strings, maybe even 5, and have it tuned up right, they can make that sound really good. So how does that compare to movies and TVs and even these little small little shorts? Well, it means that if you're not a good producer and you can't get the idea across to the talent or to the talent or to the people at home watching this thing, then you failed in getting that message to them. So it doesn't matter what kind of equipment you got it on. But if you have a decent kind of equipment, it's not the best, but it's good. It's either HD, which is the standard now. Standard definition is HD. And then you can go up to 4K and 6K later, but HD is all you need to get started with, even on a phone. But once you get that down, you get that perfected too, but the talent brings a lot to the table. The location brings a lot to the table. So everything mixes together. Now, let me talk about this one more time because I like this idea. The Milky Way is very big. In fact, I'm going to bring it to you right now. The Milky Way, sorry, I ate it. But the idea is that The image that you probably had at the beginning was the Milky Way galaxy. So it just shows you how powerful this thing could be. So you just stay tuned to finding out more fun things like that and fun ideas. But if you can all remember this, and you can comment on the bottom and talk to me, and I will talk to everybody who does comment to me, so I can go ahead. Now I'm on location a lot. I'm also doing a lot of production and editing, so I do it all. So if you can, bear with me, but I'll get something to you. But it's a lot of fun. Video is fun. You can put it on YouTube just to play it. You know, don't think about the money side of things. Let YouTube worry about that, because right now they're going through a lot. And I know that. All these other platforms doing the same thing. And you got to experiment and do the research. Sometimes you'll get there. But eventually, you want to get your message out. So you find the best formats and platforms to get out on. So YouTube is a good one. So I would suggest do a good production, have the good talent, make it look good, editing, and then present it out there to them, and you might get discovered as a producer, which happens sometimes. So if you can take anything back from this, use what you got, do the best you can. If you can afford a little bit more to put into production and to get a good camera, I prefer camcorders. Next thing would be the single lens cameras, the single lens reflex cameras, SLRs. I think that those would be really good to do too, because now they might get hot fast too, but they've come a long way. But anything with a 1-inch size sensor or more, because you can get more light coming in. Don't get one with too many pixels. 64 megapixels, 72 megapixels, that's too much, because you're putting too many pixels in there like that. The lighting is going to start working its way down. You don't need that. 12 to 24 megapixels is basically all you're going to need, so you can get the best lighting, the best quality, and it looks good. If there's anything else I've left off, I'll catch you on the next side, on the next video. But until then, it's a wrap.